previous math teacher at the Learning Lab, I'm actually on my way now to teach a fitness class at home. It's super early, but I'm quite excited. Usually I get around 8 to 10 students in the morning. Yeah, they become part of my morning routine as well. I see all these familiar faces and it makes getting up a lot easier. Alright, good morning everyone. Welcome to your first Boom class. Any newcomers over here? Alright, so many people's new today. For today's class, I'm going to focus a little bit more on the techniques and the basic punches, since there seems to be a lot of newbies in class. Sometimes I would go down the stage to give a bit more one-to-one attention to those who need my help, so that they can just pick up the moves a little bit better. I think everyone would come to a fitness class wanting to feel empowered that they can do the moves and all that. So when I am able to guide them and I see them grasping the moves, doing the combinations properly, I think that brings me a lot of joy.
And up, drive it up the back.
Okay, class just ended. It's 8 a.m. now, early morning, but yeah, class was great. Class ran great. A lot of new people in class today. So it's always interesting when you have a lot of new people in class because you need to give a little bit more guidance, you need to pay a little bit more attention. So off to Learning Lab now, second part of my day, lesson prep, meetings, and then class with the little learners. Okay, see you later. So now I'm done with class. Those were the big kids, and now I'm off to work to see the little kids. Class is at 5, so I have a few hours before then to prepare for my lesson. We get our teaching materials from what we call our treasure chest. Since today's lesson is about measurement, I will need the little caterpillar over there, I will need counting cubes, I will need some number cards as well. And so I head to my desk where I can start preparing for my lesson. It is a nice thinking space for me, and my colleagues are around, so we get to chat and talk a little bit as well. Part of my lesson planning would include things like me writing down notes for specific students who need them. For example, they might not be able to read the words odd and even, so I highlight it for them. So I also need to do some arts and craft myself, because doing this beforehand would save time for me to cover more materials in class. Alright, just done with lesson prep for the lesson later on. Today I'm teaching the kids about measurement and how to measure using units. But it's quite an abstract concept for them, so I've prepared things like this colourful counting cubes and this cute little caterpillar here, so that hoping that will help them understand the concept better. Quite excited for class later, but first I need to go for my teachers meeting. I'm actually leading the discussion, and once a week we always come together just to talk about how we're going to run the cycle. We're going to discuss different activities that we're going to do, what are some things we need to take note of, some things that the children might need a little bit more help in. So things like that, we'll all discuss it during the meeting. So yep. Today we have Farhana sharing for N2, Vasugi sharing for K1, and Melody sharing for K2.
So N2's this cycle.
I think that these weekly teacher meetings are very important because we need a platform where we can bounce off ideas each other. We can discuss about the kind of issues we have in class, so that the teachers also don't feel like they're alone in this, they struggle on their own. So yeah, it's a really good brainstorming session as well. Example, let me share my screen, okay? Okay, I think that's it for now. Thank you, teachers. England Kingsley. So this week, one of the teachers, Yingling, came to me with an issue regarding her student. So this is where I step in with some possible strategies.
Her number sense, her rote counting are really strong, but she's not very exposed to topical questions such as length, graphs. So all these that requires a bit more reading.
You mentioned that she gets along quite well with the peers as well, right? So we can introduce like a bit more peer learning, more kind of like discussion
behaves like a K1 kid. It's not like, she's also equally mature in terms of her number sense. So she's not as advanced in terms of classroom behavior. She's still behaving like a K1 student. So I think she will learn better in an environment that she's comfortable with.
Okay, Ken, Yingling, thanks for sharing with me. Keep me updated. Let me know how she is in class and anything else we can do to help her. Okay, Ken, thank you. Bye-bye. So it's finally class time. It has been such a long day, but when I see some of them coming in with so much enthusiasm, it really hypes me up.
Okay, that gave me a shock. Okay, come, take a seat. Okay, let's see what we're going to do today. We have someone out here today. What do we have? Snake? What do you think? Is this a snake? What else?
Number block.
Number blocks. Okay, just look like number blocks. What else?
Usually before I bring out the materials, I do get a little bit anxious. What if they're not captivated by it? What if they are bored by it? But yeah, I'm glad that they seem receptive and they're really interested in the caterpillar that I prepared earlier on.
See how tall the tissue box is? So it has no more. Okay, the pencil case has dropped over here. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So at this age, it's very difficult for them to learn measurement because they have not seen or really used a ruler yet. So we are using counting cubes here to help them measure the length of their pencil case. So to me, this is how I break down abstract concepts into simpler terms so that when the kids see it next time, it's much easier for them to grasp the concept.
Okay, let's go. Thank you, class. Okay, be careful of the floor. Look where you're walking. Let's go. Where's your one arm? Where's your one arm?
Okay, so class is ended. Teaching the younger years can always be a little bit tiring because your energy has to be really, really high to keep them engaged during the class. But yeah, that's the fun of teaching the young ones, right? You have to be, really energetic. You need to dramatize and, just to get their attention. I'm very proud of Raphael, who managed to correct his own mistakes. I try not to tell them what's wrong. I try to, get them to correct their own mistakes so that they know it's okay to make mistakes. And yeah, I'm very proud of him today. Okay, so basically that's a day in my life. I hope you guys have a better idea of what an early years math teacher does. Till next time!